assuming something did go wrong, but he just didn't want to reveal that to anybody. We looked each other in the face. We had a conversation about it. And I'm one of the few people that can look him in the face and cuss his ass out if it comes to that. And he'll stand right there and listen to me.
That is it, confirming that they are conducting what they're deeming law enforcement action, which could indicate search warrants being conducted there, could indicate arrests being conducted. We just don't know at this hour specifically what that law enforcement action is.
Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
Stephen A. Smith spoke bluntly on television about the stunning controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr. Reports indicate the boxing legend's assets have been frozen during a staggering $42 million fraud investigation, sending shockwaves through sports and finance. The veteran ESPN commentator delivered a forceful critique, scrutinizing Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, raising concerns about business dealings, and warning about consequences tied to years of uncontrolled spending that went unchecked for years beyond limits publicly.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year.
As the scandal's full story emerges, Stephen A. Smith's pointed remarks captured the shock shared by both supporters and detractors, adding another episode to the turbulent saga of one of boxing's most controversial stars.
You know, kind of sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
In October 2024, Floyd Mayweather Jr. revealed a major real estate project, purchasing more than 60 multifamily buildings in Upper Manhattan, totaling around 1,000 rental units, for $42 million. The properties were sold by Black Spruce Management, a well-known company in New York's real estate sector. The investment was presented as a strategy to expand Mayweather's portfolio beyond boxing, while contributing to affordable housing.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings.
However, official property records showed that full ownership had not been transferred to Floyd Mayweather Jr. Experts indicated he may have obtained only a partial stake, with the possibility to increase it later. In addition, Mayweather's company, Vita Properties, has yet to release any public details regarding the transaction.
I hope the $402 million ain't left his bank account yet, then. I remember Floyd was on a talk show. I think 50 Cent posted that as well. And he said something like, you know, they say, if you know how much money you got, then you don't really got enough money. So they say, if you know how many buildings you got, then you ain't got enough buildings. ¿Cómo? Who told you that? I hope your real estate broker or investor, whoever handles this real estate, I hope they ain't tell you that.
Adding to the controversy, Floyd Mayweather Jr. acknowledged Jonah Renitz, a convicted felon tied to a federal corruption case, as a key backer in his business dealings. This connection has heightened questions regarding the credibility of his real estate investments.
Investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month, it was paying off. You like the cash flow? Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said, I'm not going to even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently responded to claims that his $42 million real estate purchase caused financial strain, insisting he personally acquired 62 Manhattan buildings, emphasizing that no outside parties were involved. In a major legal blow, a U.S. appellate court upheld a decision requiring him to pay $2.4 million to Nigerian company Zinni Media Concept Limited. The case stems from a 2017 contract in which Mayweather was hired to make appearances in Africa, including Nigeria, but failed to perform and did not return the advance payment. Despite repeated efforts by Zinni Media to recover the money, his refusal prompted a lawsuit citing breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud.
World boxing champion Floyd Mayweather is returning to the ring this weekend after his recent retirement. Mayweather will be up against Don Moore in an exhibition fight at the prestigious Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai. Since retiring with a perfect record of 50 wins and no loss, Mayweather has been putting up exhibition fights for his fans' entertainment. Both men are in Nigeria to promote their upcoming exhibition fight. This is Mayweather's first visit to Nigeria, where he hopes to set up several facilities, including boxing fitness gyms.
It's in Nigeria.
Action packed.
May 14th is the day. Pay-per-view action packed, and I'm talking about don't blink, don't get no popcorn, don't do none of that. I'm ready as if the fight was tomorrow. So I'm ready to go, you know. I'm definitely going to put on an amazing performance that no one has ever seen, both the ones that know me and don't know me. I'm dangerous Don Moore, and I've never been defeated for a reason.
Don Moore is such an amazing guy, an amazing fighter. Unbelievable. He's 18-0. He comes from a great team. His pedigree of boxing is amazing. And May 14th, we're going to go out there and entertain the people and give the people around the world what they want to see, especially the people in Nigeria.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial issues also involve accusations of outstanding debts. In one case, he faced a lawsuit over a $1.4 million obligation to a Las Vegas jewelry store for a diamond-encrusted necklace, with claims that he made partial payments but did not clear the full amount. In another instance, he and rapper Tiger were named in a $4 million suit concerning unpaid luxury watches and jewelry, with plaintiffs asserting that Mayweather displayed the items publicly without fulfilling the payments.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made all motherfucking day.
A recent development, Floyd Mayweather Jr. endorsed a new crypto token alongside Sahil Arora, an individual connected to multiple celebrity-backed cryptocurrency scams. Blockchain researcher Zach XBY pointed out Mayweather's direct links to at least 3 crypto rug pulls, where developers disappear with investor funds. This repeated involvement in dubious crypto projects has fueled serious concerns over his role in potential financial scams.
Mr. I don't lose at nothing is back.
Correction, Mr. just got unbanned from scamming is back. This time, he's selling NFTs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd Money Mayweather and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweatherverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s promotion of the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max has faced legal challenges. He, along with other celebrities, was named in a class action lawsuit claiming they made false or misleading statements to investors, resulting in major financial losses after the token's value sharply declined.
California judge has dismissed a lawsuit against reality star Kim Kardashian, boxer Floyd Mayweather, and other celebrities over their cryptocurrency endorsements. Investors in the Ethereum Max, which is not affiliated with the popular Ethereum token, filed the suit back in January. So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings. The judge said the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. However, he dismissed the suit because it didn't say where, when, or even if the plaintiffs had seen these promotions.
Stephen A. Smith has repeatedly addressed Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial troubles. During a recent broadcast, Smith condemned Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle and monetary choices, emphasizing that his actions have led to serious consequences.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a 2-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in me.
Underscored that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s overspending and mismanagement of funds contributed directly to his present difficulties. Smith's commentary also draws attention to the wider challenge of financial responsibility among top-earning athletes. According to Smith, recent filings reveal that Mayweather owes more than $52 million in back taxes from 2015 through 2022, prompting the IRS to freeze certain accounts and launch asset investigations.
There may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. participated in some of boxing's most profitable bouts. His 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao brought in more than $600 million. And in 2017, his matchup with UFC star Conor McGregor added around $300 million. Forbes even listed him as the world's highest-paid athlete at one point. Yet, as Stephen A. Smith bluntly stated, no amount of earnings matters if you spend as though your wealth is limitless.
The glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion Draymond Green and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s lifestyle went far beyond luxury, reaching levels of extravagance rarely matched even by the wealthiest athletes. His spending became a defining feature of his public persona, with every acquisition and social media post reinforcing his Money Mayweather image. From treating private jets as everyday transportation to cruising in fleets of Bugattis and Rolls-Royces, he displayed a life of unabashed opulence.
Fight Logan Paul. Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
During a heated segment of First Take, Stephen A. Smith delivered a blunt warning. He revealed having reviewed documents and spoken with sources, insisting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing serious financial trouble. Smith emphasized that this was no longer speculation, noting that the IRS was pursuing him, creditors were closing in, and he was selling off assets rapidly, all while lacking the fight earnings to cover his obligations. The situation also drew reactions from fellow athletes. Boxing icon Oscar De La Hoya, a longtime critic of Mayweather, used the moment to publicly reprimand him. In a comment that was both humorous and pointed, De La Hoya mocked Mayweather's ongoing exhibition fights, suggesting it was time to step away from the ring.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s current legal and financial struggles highlight the critical importance of careful money management and accountability. While his success inside the ring is unquestionable, the controversies surrounding his post-retirement business ventures illustrate the challenges athletes often face in handling wealth and maintaining their public reputation.
Turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
What do you make of Stephen A. Smith's intense take on the claims that Floyd Mayweather may have been involved in real estate fraud?